Okay, folks, I think we're live now. Sorry about that, little bit of technical difficulty to start the game. University School in Kettle, Moraine, playing on senior night here at Eline Ice Arena. At University School of Milwaukee, USM in the white uniforms, Kettle, Moraine in the dark uniforms. You missed about 2.5 minutes of action. We're at 14:30 of this first period. Kettle, Moraine coming in on a 2-on-1, gets one shot, gets the rebound for a second shot. Ringgold is on the ice with Thundercloud and Malosi. Dump the puck in, the defense change, Cox and Keogh on the ice now. Kettle, Moraine brings it back down, fires the puck in deep. Cycles the puck behind the net. Keogh gets it for University School, sends it around the board where Ringgold's going to pick it up. He taps it out. No icing. Ringgold and Malosi are going to go for a change. Big hit on Thundercloud. He tried to jump around a guy and got caught right on hip to hip and got spun around. He gets up a little gingerly. He's going to come over to the bench for a change and send Noah Igbali on the ice. In the meantime, Charlie Keogh ices the puck, and we're going to have a face-off down to the right of Jack Schrader. A little bit of technical difficulty there getting started. You didn't miss much. University School number 2 in the coaches poll, Kettle, Moraine number 5 in the coaches poll in a Classic 8 conference matchup. Face-off to the right of Schrader. Quick shot off the draw. Puck gets sent around by University School, trying to force it out at the blue line. Mann's eventually going to get it out. It's Mann, Igbali, and Woods on the ice. Woods gets the puck in a little bit deeper. Igbali follows it up. Kettle, Moraine takes possession, but Mann with a steal right in the slot. Quick shot from Igbali, and saved by Tyler Arnold, the goalie of Kettle, Moraine. Michael Vogel throws the puck back in. Tyler Arnold easily handles that, directs it to his defenseman. Kettle, Moraine wants it out now. No icing here. Vogel's going to go back and get it. He leaves it behind for his partner Kennedy. Kennedy's going to headman the puck off the Kettle, Moraine defenseman, so no icing here. And here comes the forecheck. Els gets on the ice. He steals the puck. Gives it right back. Mann's got it. Oh! Tried to give it back to Jack McGregor right in front of the net. Good try there. Mann's going to go off and let Tomes come on. Line change completed. Els on the forecheck. Puck played behind the net by Kettle, Moraine. They headman the puck. That's going to be an icing. 12:05 remaining in the first period. 0-0 is your score. 3-3 on your shots. This is going to be a good game tonight. These are two equal teams on paper. 13-1 Wildcats, 13-4 Kettle, Moraine. I take that back. 13-2 Wildcats, 2 losses. They lost to St. Mary Springs the other night. These teams are pretty equal on paper. Tomes gets tossed. Peter Els steps in to take the face-off. Els, McGregor, and Tomes. Puck gets wrapped around. Held in by Cox at the right point. Tosses it back in. Els on the forecheck. He steals the puck, sends it to the front, looking for Tomes. Now he sends it back, gets Cox. He fires one in, but it doesn't make it through bodies in front. And finally, Kettle, Moraine gets it out. I think that's one of the Santos brothers with it. Keogh reverses the puck around. Els is going to get over to the right side, see if he can get it out. Chips at it, hits the Kettle, Moraine player. Lofts it out now. Played into the neutral zone. Kettle, Moraine's got it. They dump it back in. Charlie Keogh going to pick it up. Banks it off the boards. Malosi comes up with it. We've got I think we're going to have a too many men on the ice call coming from the linesman. Sure are. I don't think the USM coaching staff necessarily agrees. Steve Trait's our linesman tonight. He's a good one. He does a lot of college games. We are going to have a too many men on the ice call against USM here. That penalty is supposed to be served by somebody that was on the ice. We'll see if the officials kept track of that. And they most decidedly did not. Number 24 is going to serve the penalty for us. That would be Simonotic. He wasn't anywhere near the ice, so USM gets away with a little bit of one there. 11:07 to go. And Kettle Moraine on the power play. Malosi, Ringgold on the forwards. Kennedy and Vogel on the back line to try to kill off this power play. Kettle Moraine has a 23% success rate on the power play. And University School stops 87% of the time when the other team has a power play. So good matchup here on the statistics side. A little bit of a discrepancy. We'll see who comes out ahead. Kettle Moraine trying to get set up in the neutral zone and get the puck in. They're just going to throw it in and see what happens. Kennedy picks it up. He's going to fire it. Doesn't get it out. Ringgold's going to get it out, though, and send it back down in the Kettle Moraine end. Malosi's going to come for a quick change. Man on the ice with Ringgold. Good play by Vogel there. He stretches out and blocks a pass from getting through the slot. Ringgold's going to get the puck now. He's going to send it down. Doesn't get it very deep, though. And we've got a potential 2-on-1 here. Good play by Mann to tie up his man. Boy, the Kettle Moraine player is working for a penalty call there. That's Shane Prawl. He's not going to get it. Kettle Moraine comes through center ice, moving the puck into the zone. Keogh with a poke check. Doesn't quite get it out of the zone. Now Mann gets it out of the zone, and Kettle Moraine's going to regroup again. No shots on goal in this power play. Keogh tries to headman it up to Tome. 7 seconds left in the power play. 9 minutes left in the period. And out comes Simonotic, and we're even strength. Saved by Schrader on a hard shot coming in from one of the Santos brothers. Headman's the puck. And it's going to be Malosi, Ringgold up front, and I can't see who the third player is yet. It should be Thundercloud. I don't know if he was out there yet or not. No, it's Jack McGregor out there with him. Now we're going to change lines, so we've got Woods, Igbali, and Mann going out on the ice now. Kennedy and Vogel on the back line. 8:41 left in the first period. Nothing game. And Kettle Moraine is trying to sneak a guy out there to get a last change, and referee Pat Courtney's having none of it. You can see in the picture there, he's saying, not that guy, I want the other guy. You had your chance. Home team gets last change in WIA hockey, so when you try to sneak a guy out there after they've changed, you get sent back to the bench. Mann wins the faceoff, tries to get it back to Kennedy, but the Kettle Moraine gets the puck out. Now they're going to come in one-on-one. Vogel back, blocks the shot, goes into the corner. Kennedy goes behind the net to scoop it up, tries to get it up to Woods on the right wing boards. It's going to get sent back in behind the net, blocked again by Kennedy. Now Woods has it. He's going to start it out. Got a volley on the far side. Into his skates, but he comes away with it. It's 2-on-4. Good shot there from Igbali. Good save. Oh, the puck's loose right in the crease. Oh, and we get a quick whistle when the puck was still moving around in the crease. That was favorable for Kettle Moraine. That puck was visible from here to the naked eye. USM's going to get a change. Tomes, Els, McGregor. Cox and Keogh on the back line. 8:04 left in the first. Kettle Moraine wins the face-off. Back behind their own net. They're going to try to get their breakout going. Forecheck. Cox plays it down when they tried to scoop it over his head. Back in. McGregor's going to go to the left boards and try to put it back down and run the cycle. Tomes has the puck. He's got Els in front. Couldn't get it to him. Blocked by the defenseman. Tomes re-scoops it up. Got McGregor in the slot. And puck gets sent down all the way by Kettle Moraine. Cox quickly turns it around. Tomes turns it back up ice. Coming in with a head of steam. He's got Els behind him. Circles behind the net. He's going to bank it off the boards back to Keogh. Keogh's going to shoot it at the net. Deflected up into the netting. New puck needed. Looks like they're going to say that was off of Kettle Moraine, and the faceoff's going to stay in the zone. Good shift there. A couple of good scoring chances. And a lot of pressure by the USM line. Ringgold, Malosi. Oh, and now they're going to say it went off USM, and now they're going to pull the faceoff out of the zone. Thundercloud, Malosi, Ringgold. This line had a lot of pressure last night. Very, very consistent forecheck all night against Homestead in a 10-0 win. And Kettle Moraine comes in again. And Jack Schrader with the save. Puck got tipped out of the zone and got behind Kennedy. The Kettle Moraine pair scooped in with a head of speed and got a shot off from an okay angle on Schrader. He makes the save, hangs onto the puck, and we're going to have a face-off to his right. 7 minutes to go in the first. No changes about who's on the ice. Malosi's going to take the face-off. Kennedy gets it back to Vogel, sends it up to Thundercloud. He banks it off the boards. Back to the Kettle Moraine defense. They're going to run the neutral zone regroup. Back and forth. And a good play there. And Schrader is forced to cover it up and take a whistle. Good neutral zone regroup there by Kettle Moraine. They go back and forth. They get the puck up to the wing. He gets it to the center, and the center almost got past Michael Vogel. He got just enough of it to knock it back into Jack Schrader. And Jack wisely covered it up and took the whistle. Keogh and Cox on the ice on the back line. It looks like Woods, Mann, and Igbali up front. USM wins the draw, rings it around the boards, doesn't get all the way to Igbali though. Keogh picks it up, sends it over in the corner. Mann's going to pick it up to Woods, but not out. Cox back behind the goal line again. Back to Keogh. He's looking. He headmans the puck up to Woods. Woods takes a hit at the line. And I think we're just going to call offsides. That's the hardest part of the rink for us to see behind that penalty glass structure. Yep, just an offsides. No change in the lineup. 6:19 left in the first period. And no score here at E-Line Ice Arena. Cox sends it in deep off the face-off. USM's going to give chase. Kettle Moraine's got a nice breakout. They get it out. They come in, fire it on Schrader. Schrader thought he had it, fell down by his feet. Cox picked it up and turned it away, but now a turnover in the zone. Mann's going to go back and just fire the puck. Igbali gets it. He plays it down with his hand at his own feet, and he takes it into the zone, getting checked the whole way. Woods picks it up, moves to the net. Oh, good try. Woods took a hit, but he got the puck to Mann down at the goal line. Mann tried to walk out and beat Tyler Arnold. Boy, good pressure here coming from USM, and Kettle Moraine is going to wisely just dump the puck all the way down the ice and take an icing. Good pressure there from that line. Couple of good scoring chances. One of the things to watch tonight, Kettle Moraine's only skating 13 kids, 7 forwards, 6 defensemen. They could tire out here against a deeper USM team. We got the line of Tomes, McGregor, Els on the ice. Kennedy and Vogel on the back line. Shot from McGregor right off the draw. Goes off the side of the net. Kettle Moraine's going to break it out. Back check coming from McGregor. Kettle Moraine dumps it in. Vogel picks it up. He plays it to McGregor. Should get a break out here. He's going to look and dump it in and see if he can catch Els. Oh, offside. And we got a delayed offsides. Els has to clear the zone. Never touched it. Kettle Moraine moves it up the right side boards. Holmes gets the puck. He plays it over to Els. Els picks it up. He's on sides this time. Spins. He's got a minute. Fires it at the net. He had McGregor in front. He was looking for the tip. Sails just wide. McGregor's going to come for a change. Keogh's going to play it up. No, he's going to play it back to Cox. He's going to play it to Els. Els tips it over the line. Looking for Tomes. Kettle Moraine scoops the puck up. They're going to bring it out now. Els is going to back check the guy. Gives him a little shot. Schrader stops the puck behind his net. Cox to Keogh. Over to Tomes. Watch out here. Let's get this puck out. Okay, Thundercloud's going to get it out. Els has got to be due for a change. Thundercloud takes a hit. And that's Malosi chasing in on the forecheck now. Thundercloud, Malosi, Ringgold on the ice. Big shot and a score from Kettle Moraine. That's Hunter Santos on the score. Didn't seem like it was anything too dangerous, but Hunter Santos comes in over the line, winds up and blows the puck in the low far side of the goal, beat Jack Schrader with a big slap shot, and we've got a 1-0 game, Kettle Moraine. Back in again. Kettle Moraine dumps the puck. Kennedy picks it up. Plays it in his near corner and tries to play it out of the zone, hits the ceiling. We'll see if they say that was off Kennedy or off of Kettle Moraine. They're going to say off Kennedy and keep the faceoff in the zone here. 3:36 left in the first period. Mann, Egbali, Woods on the front line. Keogh and Cox on the back line. Mann wins the draw. Keogh picks it up, rings it around the boards, but unable to clear as the Kettle Moraine defenseman pinches in. Mann plays the puck up. Now we've got a little break. Woods coming in. He's got Egbali going to the net. Good try there. Kettle Moraine breaks it up. Charlie Keogh gets the puck down in the corner. He's tied up with two Kettle Moraine players. Egbali's going to come back and give a little help. He takes the puck away. He's going to look for Woods far side. Doesn't get it to him. And Kettle Moraine once again starts back in. Mann's going to take the puck away from the Kettle Moraine player. He tries to dipsy-do around him. He gets a check for his troubles, and Cox takes it away. He sends it up the boards. Egbali gets it out to center ice. Woods giving chase. He takes it away. It's 1-on-3 with Woods going back down the ice. Gets a shot off. High and out of play. And he slides into the boards as the whistle blows. That must have hit the goalie because it went up into the netting, and they're going to keep the faceoff in the zone. McGregor, Tomes, and Els. Keogh and Kennedy on the back line. Looks like McGregor's going to take the draw. Kettle Moraine gets tossed from the draw. McGregor's going to try to win this back to Tomes. He gets it to him. He walks in behind the net. He's got two guys right in front. Unable to get the puck up to him. Tomes with a big hit. But Kettle Moraine once again is able to get the puck out. It's a good breakout that they run. They regroup the puck. up to the far blue line. They dump it in. Vogel picks it up. He circles behind his net. He's going to get it over to Kennedy. He's going to send it up the boards to Els. Els turns and looks for McGregor. Sends it in, but unable to connect on the pass. McGregor tries to take it away. He does. Tomes has it. Quick shot. Sails wide. Kennedy keeps it in at the point, and it looks like McGregor's going to get the puck back and send it back in deep again. Els is going to go into the corner and scoop it up. He's looking for Tomes. Els has got it. Has he got McGregor in front? Nope. Hits the defenseman. Goes back in the corner, and Kettle Moraine's able to get it out again. Michael Vogel turns it around at the red line. He's just going to dump it deep. Tomes and McGregor are going to come for a change, as is Vogel. Els is going to take one more forecheck. And before he goes for the change, and offsides. Els was coming out of the zone. Malosi was going in. It wasn't more than a step or so. It's senior night here tonight for USM, and we've got a lot of them. They're queuing up down here by our location to get ready for the first intermission ceremony, which I will be joining. Faceoff comes up to the left. Keogh sends the puck in. And we're going to have an offsides call. Looked like Keogh tried to send it in and might have whiffed it a little bit, and he got in before the puck went in. 1:17 to go in the first period. 1-0 Kettle Moraine over USM. Kettle Moraine's got 7 shots. USM's got 5 shots on goal. Malosi, Thundercloud, Ringgold. Kettle Moraine sends the puck down. That's an icing call. We're going to go all the way down and face it off down by the Kettle Moraine goaltender, Tyler Arnold. Tyler Arnold's got a .900 save percentage, a 2.73 goals against average. He's going up against Jack Schrader, who's got a .946 save percentage and a .146 goals against average. That's the goalie matchup tonight. Face-off coming up. Mann wins it to Woods. Woods sends it over to Cox. Back to Keogh. Back to Woods. But Kettle Moraine's going to get it out. They might have a 2-on-1 if they hurry here. Oh, Cox comes over and makes a nice play. Steals the puck. Rings it around the boards. All the way up to Woods. Over to Mann. And Mann's going to come up through the neutral zone and enter the zone on the left side. He's got Woods going to the net. He's got Igbali behind him. He's got the puck on the left side board, stick handling, looking for somebody. Finally gets it over to Keogh on the right side boards. Keogh's going to send it in behind the net where Woods is. Makes its way around to Igbali, back to Woods. But Kettle Moraine's going to get possession, and they're going to start skating it out. They try to dump it up. Mann takes it away. Stick handle, and there's a goal! Mann stole the puck. He stick handled around one guy, stick handled around another, and then fed a beautiful backhand pass all the way across the slot. And Igbali was just standing there waiting, and he buries the shot. And we've got a tie game with 18 seconds to go in the first period. That's going to be Igbali for Mann on the goal. One to one, 18 seconds to go. Malosi, Ringgold, Thundercloud on the front line. Vogel and Kennedy on the back line. Vogel's going to try to just dump it out. Shoots it up over the glass and almost takes out Michael Kennedy's father in the penalty box, but he had good reactions and ducked out of the way. But we're going to have a face-off in zone now for USM. Same lineup out there. 12 seconds to go in the period. You just want the period to end with an in-zone face-off like this. Let's see what Malosi's able to do on the draw. And it's won by Kettle Moraine. Quick shot on goal. There was somebody in front for a good tip. Big hit comes towards the end of the period. That's going to be a penalty on USM to end the period. Tyler Ringgold is going to get a penalty here with no time left on the clock. He looks like he came up a little high there. Patrick Courtney's going to call it. Let's see if we get a signal. It's going to be a cross-check or a rough. I just want to see what the penalty was before we go down. I don't think we're going to get a signal. We'll report it back to you at the start of the second period. Okay, it's senior night. We'll leave the camera on so you can watch. The seniors get to go out there with their parents, and we'll come back to you at the start of the second period. Thanks for tuning in with us. 1-1 tie after one. Kettle, Moraine, and USM.
Bluff, maybe that call was.
Your mic is on.
Good.
This microphone is on, so people can hear the announcements, but they'll hear you. If you talk badly about me.
So were they between up to 5 minutes prior or what? I don't know where I am.
Put that down.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to USM here at the campus of University School of Milwaukee. My name is Tim Williams. I'm the Director of Athletics. And I want to welcome you to this special night where we will honor our seniors and our senior families that have meant so much to our Wildcat hockey team and our school. Being an athlete here at USM is demanding, and our academic load is heavy, as well as responsibilities placed on our athletes, especially these seniors. All of our athletes have sacrificed so much to represent our school, and I'd like to congratulate them all on their fine season. And to our seniors, thank you. Thank you for your leadership, our underclassmen, your stewardship of our program, and thank you for representing our school so well. On behalf of myself, our USM athletic program, and our school, we wish you all the very best. And now our head coaches, Matt Woodhouse, Corbin McGuire, will introduce our seniors and their families. Our first senior is number 6, Gary Cobb. Tyler's been an invaluable asset to our USM hockey program community from his very first day. Starting in earning his team at the JV level to his non-high school and varsity program and leadership position, he has been a true success story that we hope to share with the next generation of USM student athletes. Tyler is another student athlete that is embodying our work, never giving attitude, his maturity, fun-loving personality, and competitive nature will be missed. We have had such a great experience being able to be around Kyle for the last 4 years, and know that he'll be extremely successful as a college student athlete at the next level, and more importantly, as a man.
Our next speaker, unfortunately, cannot be with us here tonight, is number 28, George Burlinson. George has been an extremely big part of our USM hockey program. What George has gone through these last 4 years, an early season injury, and still to continue to show up and practice and play the games has been remarkable. His dedication, reliable, steady, and smart play for us, he shows up every day of the week with a smile on his face, has been a true pleasure for us as coaches to have. We will really miss George and his leadership role that he showed this year, and wish him nothing but the best.
Number 32, Jack Schrader. USM hockey proud and welcome back Jack Schrader this season. Though as we all know, once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat. With his infectious energy and unyielding competitive spirit, Jack helped marshal USM to key victories both at home and on the road this year. While the yearbook ultimately will list Jack's final season as 2021, his impact will not only last but longer. Jack has helped lead and set a strong example in both the locker room and on the ice this year.
Our last speaker is probably one of our most remarkable stories as a coaches. Number 44, Hunter Joss. Hunter has been a true pleasure to have with us these past 4 years. The step in and never played hockey before his freshman year at USM with all the talent that we have on the ice is extremely impressive and remarkable. Over the past 4 years, Hunter has worked hard as anyone in this program to improve as a hockey player. He has demonstrated a true love for the game and what it means to work hard and dedicate and increase your role and contribute each and every single season. Hunter's on-ice success has been without a doubt one of our most exciting memorable moments within our USM hockey community. His selflessness, reliability, and dedication to the team is something that USM should all aspire to be. Thank you, Hunter.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We are back on live for the second period. USM Kettle Moraine. Had a little technical difficulty at the start of the period there. One to one is our score. Ringgold in the box. 1:44 left on the penalty. 2 minutes for head contact there at the end of the period. USM on the penalty kill. Mann and Tomes, they had a shorthanded goal last night. They're back at it. Mann's trying to walk it out from behind the net. Tomes stays high in the slot. Kettle Moraine Lasers bring the puck out, move it up the left side. It looks like Cox and Keogh on the back line. Keogh sends it into the corner. Cox has it now, fighting two Kettle Moraine players in the corner, and able to get it out, send it the length of the ice. Keogh's going to change. Tomes is going to change. Mance tries to steal the puck there, but the Lasers are able to get it out of the zone. And they're going to try to set up the net. The puck comes back out into the neutral zone. They're going to have to regroup and start over. Malosi on the ice now, and we've got an offsides as Kettle Moraine trying to enter the zone. Little cleanup from last period. The penalty at the end of the period. Kyler Ringgold, 2 minutes for head contact. 43 seconds left on that penalty. The first goal for USM, Egbali from Mann, and they added an assist for Kennedy to that goal. The Lasers' first goal, Hunter Santos on the goal, Josh Saunders on the assist, and Michael Saunders also on the assist. Santos, Saunders, Saunders on the first goal for the Lasers. Running the power play behind the net, Egbali's able to swat it away and send it down the ice. He comes over holding his jaw. He might have gotten popped there on a hit down in the corner. We'll see if he's okay. Tomes hops over the boards. Els hops over the boards. Keogh hops over the boards. And Kettle Moraine plays the puck with a stick above the shoulder. That's going to be a face-off in their zone. Penalty's over. USM at full strength. McGregor, Els, Tomes, Cox, and Keogh out on the ice. 15 minutes to go in the period. Tomes wins the face-off back to Els. Els tries to shoot but gets stymied by a Kettle Moraine player. Cox tries to throw the puck into the zone. It goes into the USM bench. We're going to have a center ice face-off to restart play. Kettle Moraine takes the puck, moves it up the right-hand boards, deep into the zone. USM gives chase. Cox goes over to the corner with Tomes. Els is going to get the puck whipped around to the right-hand boards. He lofts it out. Hand pass back into the zone. Icing is waved off. Kettle Moraine moves the puck out. The linesman gets caught in a hit there from Els, but manages to keep his feet. And the puck gets back played behind the USM goal. Cox has it now. He's looking for McGregor to move it up. McGregor moves it up, tries to get it to Els. Kettle Moraine gets the puck out, gets it back in deep onsides. Cox picks it up, circles his net. He comes out and he's just going to loft it down the ice. Can he get it on goal? He sure did. No icing there. Jack McGregor is chase. And Tyler Arnold covers up and we'll have a face-off inside the Kettle Moraine Lasers zone. Kyler Ringgold, Thundercloud, Malosi on the ice, Kennedy and Vogel on the back line. 14 minutes to go in the period. Our linesman Steve Trake backs everybody out of the zone, so we have a fair face-off. USM wins the draw, but the puck leaves the zone. Uh-oh, look out here. 2-on-1. Oh, offsides. Oh, that could have been trouble. Kettle Moraine had two guys in behind the lone USM defenseman, and if not for the offsides, that would have been trouble. Melosi wins the faceoff. He gets it over to Ringgold, but Ringgold gives it back. He can't quite corral it. Michael Vogel loses his stick. Kennedy's got the puck. He upbands the puck to Melosi. Kennedy goes up with him. We're onsides here. Ringgold's going to dump it in deep. Melosi gives chase. Kettle Moraine comes out of the zone. That's going to be icing. And we're going to have a face-off back down to the right of Tyler Arnold and a change. Igbali's back on the ice. That's a good sign. He's coming out with Mann and Woods. Keogh and Cox on the back line. USM's pretty much stuck to 3 lines and 2 sets of D so far. As we talked about before, Kettle Moraine's only skating 7 forwards and 6 D in their whole lineup. I don't know if they've played all 6 D, but they're playing a small roster tonight. They've got some injuries and some other things. Woods tried to throw it in front to where Igbali is. Mann gets it. He comes around behind. Looked for Igbali out front. Couldn't quite get it to him. He's still got the puck behind the net. He's going to skate it out. He turns and comes back with it again. Gets it back behind the net to Woods. Igbali gives chase into the corner. Woods picks it up. He's got the puck. He looks for Igbali in the slot. Kettle Moraine drops all 5 guys into the slot. When USM gets the puck in the corner like that, makes it very hard to find somebody open in front of the net. Kettle Moraine gets it back behind the USM goal. Some pushing and shoving now. Schrader has the puck covered. Cox grabs somebody who was poking at him. 2 Kettle Moraine players come out of there. I don't think we're going to have anything called on this one. Referee Pat Courtney standing with his arm on the goal, not in the air. We're just going to have a face-off. Els McGregor, Tomes, Kennedy, and Vogel on the back line. 12:37 to go in the second period. 1-1 is your score. Quick shot off the face-off from the point. Goes wide of the goal. Kennedy goes over to play it out. We got a whistle. I think the puck went into the Kettle Moraine bench for a moment and then came back out. Let's see where they call the face-off. They're going to have it in neutral ice, so yeah, that would imply that it was in the Kettle Moraine bench. Same lineup out on the ice. Tomes wins the draw, but it goes Kettle Moraine. They dump it in deep. Puck gets played around to McGregor. Tomes picks it up. He's got Els streaking through the middle. He brings it up, throws it in. He picks up his own pass, throws it back to Els, back to McGregor. Boy, they just clog up the middle of that Kettle Moraine team. Hard to get open in that slot to get a shot off. Els dumps it in. Tomes gives chase, sends it around. McGregor's going to pick it up. He's looking for somebody in the slot. Dumps it over, tries to get it to Els, but the puck gets out. Now the puck's being moved up the ice by the Lasers. And they're going to try to throw it deep. They don't get it down there. Vogel picks it off. And here comes McGregor back up the ice. He gets a shot, goes by the net, hits the end board. Center on the boards, it's going to make its way out. Yes, it is, to Michael Vogel. He regroups to Kennedy. Kennedy over to Thundercloud. And USM gets it deep and will go for a line change. Up, right to Els in front. Whoa, the goalie doesn't know where the puck is. We got to carry him off the boards, and Els was all alone in front with the puck. He shifted to his backhand, tried to get a shot through the goalie, Arnold. Kettle Moraine's going to take an icing. Boy, was that a golden chance. Funny carry him off the boards, comes straight out to Els in front of the net, and he's standing there all by himself. Shifts to his backhand. Arnold makes the save. The puck drops down, and he doesn't know where it is. Unable to finish on the opportunity there, though, were the Wildcats, and we stay 1-1 with 11:10 remaining in the period. Melosi, Ringgold, Thundercloud out on the ice. Cox and Keogh on the back line. Cox is going to hold it in at the blue line. Ringgold picks it up. He's trying to get it over to Thundercloud. Thundercloud spins, sends it back, trying to hit Ringgold, going through the slot. That doesn't work. Keogh holds it in. Ringgold picks it up. Here comes Ringgold on the forecheck again. He sends it back, and we're going to have a cover up by Arnold. And a face-off to his left coming up. Good pressure there from the Wildcats. keeping the forecheck on, not letting Kettle Moraine get the puck out of the zone. That kind of sustained pressure usually ends up serving you pretty well. Other team gets awfully tired chasing around. Molosi takes the face-off, back to the blue line. Keogh keeps it in. Molosi's going to give chase. Good check along the boards. Kettle Moraine gets the puck out. Six get tangled up. Charlie Keogh dumps one of the lasers. No penalty on that, though. It was just incidental. Keogh's going to skate through the neutral zone. He comes away with the puck. He's going to get control down behind the end line. He's got control. He looks. Oh! Thundercloud had the puck in his skates. He couldn't find it to get a shot off. Kettle Moraine's going to try to get the puck out now. They're going to send it deep, or they're going to try to send it deep. They don't get it out. Ringgold gets it. He gets it over to Molosi. Stick check the puck away, and the puck gets sent all the way down. We've got an icing call. Good pressure by the Wildcats. They definitely have the momentum here. The bulk of the play is in their offensive end. Are you getting this on film? These blades on these new skates, they pop out. And every once in a while, somebody will lose a blade, and then you just have a piece of plastic that you can't skate on. And the player for Kettle Moraine had his skate pop out and had to be dragged over to the bench like a sled dog pulling a sled. Egbali, Mann, Woods. Mann wins the face-off. Puck goes right in on Arnold on the goal, and he just covers up and says, let's do it again. Kennedy and Vogel on the back line. Mann, Egbali, and Woods on the front line. Kettle Moraine wins the face-off into the corner. Egbali goes in, delivers a hit. Kennedy gets the puck, fires from the point, blocked down by the lasers, and we are going to have a penalty here for a slash, says Pat Courtney. I think this one's on Kettle Moraine. Their guy is skating to the box fast. Number 3 is Shane Prawl. He's going to go to the box. And we are going to see the USM power play for the first time tonight. USM power play operating at 23% effectiveness. Kettle Moraine's penalty kill operates at 86%. USM's 82 out of 212 on the power play so far this year. And Kettle Moraine's got 4 shorthanded goals. Looks like we've got Egbali on the ice, Molosi on the ice, Mann on the ice with Keogh and Tomes. Mann makes a little move in front of his net, now sends the puck up to Tomes. Kettle Moraine's able to steal it. That looks like one of the Santos brothers. Mann takes it back. Stick handling in front of his own goal. Always a dicey proposition on the penalty kill. Kettle Moraine steals it back, fires a shot. It's partially blocked. Oh! Kettle Moraine with a beautiful short-handed chance, and Schrader with a beautiful toe save. Kettle Moraine able to get the puck out again. McGregor's on the ice. Els is on the ice. Egbali's still out there. They're passing the puck back and forth. Egbali's going to come around and look for Cox on the point. No, he's got Els in front. Oh, and McGregor goes right under his stick. Boy, he would have had a wide open goal if he could have gotten his stick on that puck there. Woods is now out on the ice. Puck gets sent around, and USM was in a change, and we didn't have a left defenseman, and the puck is able to escape the zone. 30 seconds left on the penalty to the Lasers. Els gets the puck. He banks it in. Woods is going to chase it down. He plays it back to Els. Els tries to shoot. Stick checked by the Lasers, and the puck goes up into the netting. We're going to have a face-off to the right of Tyler Arnold. Well, it sure feels like the Wildcats are starting to wear down Kettle Moraine. Oh, here we go again with the blade coming out. If you didn't see it last time, now you can see it this time. That's what happens when your blade comes out of your skate. You can no longer skate. There was a good clip on the Twitter or YouTube or one of those today about a guy that, I think he was for the Rangers, lost his blade like that, stayed out there, and blocked 2 shots before the whistle finally blew with 1 blade missing, and he crawling around on the ice blocking shots. It was something to watch. Great effort. Vogel holds it in at the right point. 13 seconds left on the power play. He shoots the puck. Woods in front, tries to get a tip. He goes into the corner to get it out. McGregor joins him. Els joins him. Els comes out with the puck. Back to the point. Shot off the face mask of Arnold. Oh, and Woods is standing on the doorstep. The puck hit Arnold in the face mask and dropped down. I thought Woods was going to get it, and Arnold, to his credit, he went down into a butterfly and gave him nothing to look at and is able to cover the puck right as the penalty expires. Great offensive pressure from the USM power play there. Penalties over. Ringgold, Molosi, Thundercloud, Kennedy and Vogel on the back line. 7:45 to play, 1-1 in the second period. Vogel's able to hold the puck in. Puck gets shot in. Ringgold's going to come over and try to play it. Up, played with a high stick and out of play over the USM bench. Ringgold's father is going to go retrieve the puck. And because it was off of Kettle Moraine, the faceoff's going to be all the way down to Arnold's left. Same lines on the ice. We'll do it all over again. Molosi wins the faceoff, goes to Thundercloud. Ringgold unable to come up with it. Kettle Moraine heads down the ice. 2-on-4. Schrader swats the puck in behind his goal. Save on a shot from the point. Molosi's going to bring it out now. Nope. Hits a skate, gets played back in. Kettle Moraine's now got the puck behind the net. Ringgold's going to bring it up the boards here, and oh, good chance. Thundercloud got the puck, tried to shoot it, played it off the defenseman. Molosi got a shot then Ringgold got a shot. The whole line's got a shot, and we've got a one-on-one now with Michael Vogel. He plays the puck back in. Boy, you can feel USM putting the pressure on now. Ringgold's going to come in the right side. He tries to go around the Lasers defenseman and takes a hit for doing so. Molosi with a big hit. No icing on the Lasers. They play it back. No icing there. Reeds is in. Woods is in. It's 1-on-4. He gets a shot off, misses the net. Egbali picks it up. He sends it back in. Woods has got it right in front. Oh, and he's unable to get around the defenseman. Boy, the goalie came out and got a piece of Woods, and he fell down. The pace of this game picking up dramatically. USM with a lot of pressure on. The hitting is picking up. Egbali down the right side. He takes a shot. Arnold holds it, and we're going to have a stoppage of play. It says 12-12 on the shots on the board. It doesn't feel like that in the last few minutes. A lot of pressure from USM on Arnold and the Kettle Moraine team. Not sure what's going on here. Kettle Moraine has a player skate off. We've only got 4 guys on the ice. The referee says, no way are you going to be the last change, and brings back out our friend Shane Prawl, who had that last penalty for them. They toss the center for delaying the faceoff. Mann, Egbali, Woods, Kennedy, and Vogel on the back line. USM wins the faceoff, is going to regroup in the center zone. Vogel brings it in, he dishes it off. Mann through the center, he fires. We've got a penalty coming up for a slash. I think it's going to be on Kettle Moraine again. Yes, it is. There's our friend who, boy, you'd think I know his name now. Shane Prawl, he's going back to the box. Woods was coming in on the right-hand side as Mann was shooting, and Prawl got called for slashing Woods. We're going to have a 2-minute power play, 5:43 to go in the second period. It's going to be Els, McGregor, and Ringgold up front. Cox and Vogel on the back line. USM wins the draw. Back to Vogel at the point. He takes a shot wide off the end boards. Ringgold picks it up. He's got McGregor down in the corner. Walks it to McGregor. Looking for Els in front. Back to Ringgold. He shoots off of several defensemen. And Kettle Moraine's able to clear the puck. Cox is going to pick the puck up. He goes back deep, sends it over to Vogel. Back to Cox. He's going to move the puck up to Els on the right wing boards. Els is looking. He's found Vogel. Vogel's going to skate the puck in. He gives it back to Ringgold. Back to Vogel on the left side boards. Back to Els at the point. Got a body in front. Oh, big shot. He had McGregor in front setting a screen. He tried to go high just over the top of the net. Now Els is in the right corner. Oh, the puck dribbles off his stick, goes to the front. McGregor's able to pick it up. Back to McGregor. He walks in. He's got Ringgold. Tries to walk out in front. Gets a shot off. Good save by Arnold. Boy, good pressure here. Ringgold again. He's got Els behind the net. He gives it to Els. Squirts through his legs. It goes over to Vogel. Back to Keogh at the top. Keogh's going to shoot. Into the defenseman. To Els. He shoots. Oh, and it goes off. McGregor got a stick on it. And it goes up into the netting. That face-off might be outside. We'll see. It sure looked like it went off McGregor, but I don't know if the refs can see that or not. Nope, they're going to keep it inside. Good sustained pressure there. We got 41 seconds left in the penalty to Prahl. We've got 4:25 left in the period. We're going to send out Egbali, Molosi, and Tomes with Keogh and Mann back on the point for the remainder of this power play for 32 seconds. Tomes is going to pick it up, start bringing it out of the zone. He gives it to Keogh. Keogh sends it up ice. He gives it to Egbali, and we've got an offsides. Mann does not like the call, turns and gives a look to our linesman, Steve Trait, which will do nothing to change the call. Has a word with him, too. 22 seconds left on the penalty, 4:05 left in the period. USM wins the faceoff, moves it around to Keogh. Now it's Tomes bringing the puck in. He moves in quick, gets a shot off over the top of the net. Back to Keogh at the point. He's going to turn it over to Tomes on the left wing board. He looks for Egbali in the slot. Unable to get a clean shot off. Now it's Mann on the right-hand board. Penalty over. 5-on-5 hockey. 3:39 left in the period. Molosi back to Keogh. We got another penalty coming up. 6 players on the ice now for USM. Jack McGregor comes out. Keogh's going to go get a change. So it's 5-on-6 right now. The goalie's out as we've got a penalty called on Kettle Moraine. Delayed. They're going to try to get the puck, and they are able to. USM fired the puck up. It hit Jack McGregor's stick, but it was moving pretty fast, and it bounced off, and Kettle Moraine was able to touch up and get the whistle. USM going to go right back on the power play. I did not get the call. Did you get the call? No, we didn't get the call. I didn't see the penalty. We didn't get the call. We'll see if we can get it at the next whistle. It looks like Els, Ringgold, and Woods on the front line, and Cox and Vogel on the back line. Down in the right-hand corner to Woods. He dances around. He gets it back down into Ringgold in the corner. Ringgold's going to try to walk behind the net. They're looking for Els in front. Now Els is going to walk behind the net. Ringgold plays it to him. He's behind the net. Can't walk out. He's got nobody in the slot to pass to. Woods on the far boards. Vogel on the point. Back to Woods. He's going to walk around and switch places with Vogel. He shoots, and that's blocked down. Els tries to corral the bouncing puck. It's taken away, and Kettle Moraine gets it out to center ice. But Vogel turns it right back around. Els comes in on the right-hand side. He walks around one defenseman. Big hit from Ringgold. Oh, and we're going to have another penalty coming up. So the net got knocked off by the player trying to play Ringgold. Oh, and Ringgold's going to go. So the guy trying to play Ringgold gets knocked, tries to play him, falls down, knocks the net off. That causes the whistle. And then we had a little after the play shenanigans, and Ringgold gets 2 minutes. 2:28 left on the period. 1:12 left on the Lasers penalty. We're going to play 4-on-4. Charlie Keogh, the captain, over talking to Pat Courtney, asking for an explanation on the call. 1:12 of 4-on-4, 48 seconds of that, followed by a Lasers power play. Looks like we've got Melosi on the ice, Cox, Keogh, and Egbali by the looks of it. Or no, that's McGregor. Cox is going to bring the puck up the ice. He looks over at Keogh. Keogh crosses the red line. He's just going to dump it in. McGregor's going to give chase. I think he's going to get there first. He sure does. The Lasers look like they're getting a little tired. McGregor leaves it for Melosi. Melosi dances around. Oh, he thought he was going to have Keogh right behind him. Back to McGregor in the corner. And one of the Santos brothers gets it out, but he forgot that we were playing 4-on-4, and that is icing. Face off to the right of Arnold coming up, 35 seconds left on the Lasers penalty, 1:23 left on the USM penalty. It looks like we're going to have Els and Tomes with Vogel and Kennedy for USM. Lasers win the face-off. Tomes gives chase in the corner. He's able to steal the puck away. That's Mann out there with him, not Els. Tomes goes over to the left side boards. He steals the puck back behind the net for Mann. Mann feels the pressure coming. Got the puck on the left-hand boards. Back to Vogel. Fires a shot into the netting. Off of the Lasers defenseman. And we'll face it off here to the right of Arnold again. No change in the USM personnel on the ice. Minute 30 left in the period. 1-1 your score. Shots are almost dead even, 13-12. 15 seconds left until the Lasers go on a power play. Tomes takes the draw. Lasers win it back into their corner. Mann gives chase. D-to-D play. Mann's trying to keep the puck in at the point, but the Lasers are able to get it out. Kennedy sends it back in deep, and the Lasers are now on the power play for 43 more seconds. They move it up through center ice. That's Prahl coming up the ice with it, sends it into the center. Vogel's able to get it out. Look out! Oh, man. Going after the puck there. I don't know if the defenseman knew he was coming. Kennedy tries to get it out, is unable to. It gets thrown in back behind Schrader. Boy, big hit there from Vogel as two guys were chasing the puck. There's no penalty on the play signaled, but the Kettle Moraine player is down on the ice. Now the referees are going to talk. There was contact before either one of them got to the puck. That is normally a boarding call when that happens. If the player goes violently or awkwardly into the boards, even if it's a legal check, you cannot hit him until he has touched the puck. That's what the referees are talking about. The linesman can come in and help them if they ask for his view of what happened. It looks like now we got all the captains have a meeting with the two referees. Steve Trade, our linesman, is standing outside the zone. He's acting like there's no penalty being called here. Pat Courtney's going to go over and talk to Bud Simon, the coach of the Kettle Moraine Lasers, and explain why there was no penalty there. That was a close one. It could have been one for boarding. Little pause in the action while we wait for that conversation to finish up. 18 seconds left on the penalty to Ringgold. 46 seconds left in the period. 1-1 is our score. Players are looking over and just watching the ref and the coach talk. Looks like we finished that up, and we're ready to restart play. Egbali and Melosi, Keogh and Cox. Kettle Moraine's going to set up a guy all the way over on the left boards. Try to get it over to him. That doesn't work. Keogh gets it out. Back to center ice. Dumped in. That's icing, but Schrader's able to cover it up. And he's going to opt for a whistle with 8 seconds left on the power play, 36 seconds left in the period. Faceoff's going to be to his left. Well, they're going to pull this faceoff back out. Schrader covered the puck. I can't tell you what that one's for. I'll have to ask between periods how that puck got pulled out. But I'll tell you what, the Kettle Moraine coaching staff is not happy about it. They are barking at the referees right now. Neutral zone faceoff. Back to Cox. He fires the puck down the ice. That's going to do it for the penalty. Ringgold's out of the box. 30 seconds left in the period. Molosi gives chase. Mann comes out onto the ice for Ringgold. Kettle Moraine throws it down in the corner. 19 seconds left. Puck gets up ice to Mann. He's coming in. He's got a break. Oh, what a great save by Arnold. Mann beats his defenseman with a great burst of speed. Walked all the way across the goal. And unable to get it up, elevated over Arnold's leg. Arnold stuck his leg out. He had it right up against the post. There was nowhere to go but up. And with the speed, Mann was unable to elevate the puck. Good scoring chance there. We'll end the period with 14-13 in favor of USM on the shots. Thanks for joining us at Eline Ice Arena. We'll be back for the start of the third period. And welcome back to Eline Ice Arena for the start of the third period. David Ells broadcasting with you in this matchup between the top two teams in the Classic 8 Conference, University School Wildcats and the Kettle Moraine Lasers. One-to-one game here. Egbali from Mann and Kennedy on the USM goal. Santos from Saunders and Saunders on the Kettle Moraine goal. Great scoring opportunity right at the end of that period from Ethan Mann. Came in on the left wing, beat the defenseman, walked across the face of the goal, and great save from Tyler Arnold. He's played a nice game so far against an increasing amount of pressure coming from the USM team. Ells, Tomes, and McGregor to start the game with Cox and Keogh on the back line. Offsides, delayed offsides. Ells is going to pick the puck up. He knocks it ahead to Schrader. To McGregor. McGregor's able to get it in deep. He's going in fighting for the puck. Gets tangled up. Tomes picks it up. Back to Cox. Back to Ells. Back behind the net to McGregor. Back to Tomes along the right-hand board. He gets it back. Oh, Keogh lets a shot go. There was a lot of net to see there. Tomes is going to try to keep it in with McGregor's help. He's got Ells in front. Boy, good pressure here to start the period. Santos chases down Cox. Cox just plays it back into his corner. Keogh picks it up. Able to get it out. Up to Egbali. Egbali makes a move through the neutral zone. He's got Ells and Tomes with him. Ells is going to go to the net. Tomes is going to follow him in. Hits the brakes. And Kettle Moraine picks up the puck. Kennedy's able to hold it in momentarily, but not long enough. Back up the ice comes Kettle Moraine. Shot off of Schrader into the right-hand corner. Kettle Moraine's got the puck now. Egbali steals. Ells picks it up on the right-hand boards. He hits the brakes. Throws it back down to Egbali. Ells is going to go for a change. Over to Mann in the left-hand corner. He makes a move, beats one guy, walks behind the net, looking for Woods. Woods back to Vogel. He takes a shot, deflected into the corner. Kettle Moraine sends it around. They send it up high, get it out of the zone. Kennedy's going to pick it up. He looks for Mann up on the right-hand boards. Mann across to Egbali. Down in behind Kettle Moraine's goal. Egbali lost his stick. He's got to go pick it up. Santos is going to come in one-on-one. He beats Vogel. And great save by Jack McGregor. Santos gets it back again. He fires and scores! Santos beat Vogel one-on-one, came in alone. Schrader makes a great save. The rebound gets picked up. Santos circles around. It's fed to him in the slot. He's all alone, and he beats Schrader low on the stick side. 14:50 left in the second period. 2-1 Kettle Moraine. Two to one Kettle Moraine. USM trying to regroup. They've had the pressure, but Kettle Moraine able to put one in there. That's all that matters. It's Malosi, Thundercloud, Ringgold on the ice. Cox and Keogh on the back line. Ringgold picks it up. He's going to try to move it up to Malosi. Malosi tries to make a move at the blue line, unable to get it out. Keogh's going to have to go back and get it. Now Cox plays it behind his own net. Thundercloud picks it up. He's going to look up for Ringgold going up ice. Ringgold makes one move at the blue line. Comes in the left side. He's got Malosi coming down the middle. He's looking, and there it is, and Ringgold scores! I think that was a wraparound. The thing they tell you never to try because it never works. Well, it worked. Ringgold with the wraparound goal against Tyler Arnold from behind the net. 13:49 of the second period, and we're back to being tied. Restart play. It looks like Els is on the ice. Kennedy, Tomes, McGregor. Tomes is going to move up the right side. He's got McGregor in the middle. McGregor picks up the puck. He throws it behind the net. Els is going to give chase. McGregor picks it up. He goes back to the Kennedy at the point. Shot on goal. Els is right there, but Arnold catches it and keeps it. No rebound. Els was sitting right in front waiting. 2-2 our score. 13:23 to go in the third period. We got a good game going here. 16-16 the shots on goal. Everything about this game is even so far. Back to Tomes. He tries to shoot. Blocked again. Kettle Moraine comes down 3-on-2. Off of Schrader's stick up against the glass in the left-hand corner. Puck gets circled around to the right. Now it goes behind the goal. Tomes goes back to help. Puck's right in front on Schrader. It's sitting there. Boy, we got bodies all over the place. Kettle Moraine tried to scoop it up with about 6 bodies in front, and there was nowhere to shoot when they shot. But USM back on their heels a little bit. Now Schrader gets it out. It is not going to be an icing. Els is going to give chase. Well, the other 2 line mates changed. Mann and Igbali on the ice with Kennedy and Vogel on the back line. Vogel's going to go over, make a play. Els is now changed. Woods is on the ice. We got 5 guys behind the net. Vogel is battling. He gets knocked to the ice. Mann finally comes over and picks it up. He's going to try to bring it out. Boy, he goes through 3 guys, and he's going up the left side with some steam. He gets around 1 guy back. Oh, I thought Igbali was going to score. Beautiful play from Mann. He dumps it back to Igbali and tried to shoot and must have hit somebody. Really, really nice play. And Kettle Moraine throws the puck, I think, into their own bench. We're going to have a stoppage of play. It went somewhere. The linesman is going to come over and get a fresh puck. And the faceoff is going back down to the right of Tyler Arnold. Molosi is on the ice with Thundercloud and Ringgold. Kennedy and Vogel on the back line. Kettle Moraine wins the draw back into the corner. USM steals it back, looking in front for Thundercloud. Puck through neutral ice. Kennedy gets it back. He moves it up to Ringgold. Offsides. $11:49 left in the third period. 2-2 your score. Face off in the neutral zone. Ringgold gets it back. He gets it into the Kettle Moraine defenseman, picks it up, does a spinorama. He shoots it down the ice. No icing, says the linesman. Kennedy goes back to get it with a man on him. Ringgold's going to come help. Molosi gets it, pulls up, gets it over to Thundercloud. No icing here either. Thundercloud gives chase. We'll get a change on the defenseman. Cox and Keogh come out on the ice. Turnover. Thundercloud shoots it at the goal. He had 2 bodies in front, but Tyler Arnold is able to come up with a save. USM is going to change their front line for Els, McGregor, and Tomes. McGregor is going to take the draw. Tomes is going to take the shooter position, see if he can get a shot here. McGregor loses the draw. Kettle Moraine sends it all the way around the boards. Keogh's looking for it to try to hold it in at the point. He's able to do that. He shoots it at the goal. Tomes is in tight as the puck squirts back. Now Els on the left-hand boards. Back to McGregor. Back to Els. Back to Tomes. Tomes is going to the net. He's got Els in the slot. Unable to get the puck into the center. Kettle Moraine keeps clogging that up. They're going to ice the puck to get it out again. They got a lot more icings than USM does. trying to alleviate some of that pressure when it comes up. And we're going to have a line change here for USM. We're going to send out Mann, Egbali, and Woods. 10:47 to go in the third period now. The USM bench is lively. They are fired up about this one. Oh, good play there. Puck came back to the blue line, gets sent back in. Manns tries to lift the guy's stick and then zip right around him, and he left and his stick was still under the guy's arm, and he didn't have a stick. It rolls in harmlessly on Tyler Arnold. Mann to take the draw. Woods comes up with it. He fires, goes over the net. Keogh holds it in at the blue line. Big hit from Santos on Keogh. But we get the puck back in the corner. Mann shoots off of Arnold into the netting. You know, the shots are 19-18, but it feels like the scoring chances are a little more heavily tilted towards USM at this point. A lot of good sustained forechecking pressure. Kettle Moraine's only skating 7 forwards. It seems like they're getting a little tired. Mann wins the puck back, held in by Cox, over to Keogh, down to Woods, past Woods, over to Mann, back to Woods on the sideboard, back to Mann behind the goal. He's going to try to walk out. He's got a volley there. Reverses direction. He's still got the boards. Reverses direction again. He's got about 2 guys chasing him down there, and they can't catch him. Mann up the sideboards. Now out in the top. He shoots the puck towards the goal. Woods is going to give chase into the corner. He shoots the puck back towards the goal. Up to the sideboards. Boy, Mann is working hard out there tonight. A lot of effort on the forecheck there from him. Finally, the Lazers get the puck out. No icing here. Cox comes up with it. He goes D to D to Keogh. Keogh's going to come up and just bang it off the boards, give it back to Kettle Moraine. They're going to come across the red line and dump it in on Schrader, and he's going to hold on to the puck and take a whistle. 9:32 to go in the third period. The bulk of the play has been in the Kettle Moraine defensive zone. Molosi now out. Thundercloud and Ringgold. Vogel and Kennedy on the back line. Molosi wins the faceoff. Vogel comes out with the puck. He chips it up to Thundercloud. Unable to get it out. Ringgold comes up with it. Now he's got it out to center. And thrown in by Kettle Moraine on Schrader. No whistle. Schrader gives it back to his defenseman. Thundercloud takes it through the neutral zone. He throws it over to Ringgold. Ringgold unable to get it in any deeper. He steals it back though. He's got Molosi. Molosi puts a shot on net. Tyler Arnold catches it and hangs on for the faceoff. 9 minutes left. Faceoff coming up to Arnold's left. Back to Vogel on the draw. Shot goes in behind the net. Molosi's fighting hard for it. Kettle Moraine comes up with the puck. They're going to move it out now through the neutral zone. If they make the red line, they throw it in on Schrader. He deflects into the corner. Kennedy's going to go back and get it. He tries to bang it up the boards. Vogel's going to get it out now, but Thundercloud unable to corral it. And again, another regroup from Kettle Moraine. Pass through the middle, deflects off Kennedy's stick, goes up into the netting. We're going to have a whistle, probably a center ice face-off. Maybe even a far neutral zone face-off. Wildcats are going to send out Els, Tomes, and McGregor. Keogh and Cox on the back line. Center ice face-off, 8:30 to go in the third period, tied 2-2. Keogh's going to dump it in, get it all the way around the boards. McGregor gives chase. Els gets to it. He makes a move down the right side, tries to do a toe drag around the defenseman. Puck slips off his stick. Oh, Keogh with a big hit. Puck's going up the right side. Here's Els going up one-on-one. He makes a move. Kettle Moraine able to get the puck off his stick. Back to Tomes. Back to Cox. Neutral zone regroup. Keogh's got the puck on the left side boards. He goes back to Cox. He's going to go up to Els with it. Els gets it in over the line. He's got Tomes breaking in. He feathers a pass to him. And we got a penalty coming up on Kettle Moraine. Tomes went in behind the net after he took his shot, and the hands came way up high. And Tomes went down, and those hands were all around his head. And we're going to get a head contact penalty. I'm assuming 2. Yep, 2 minutes there. On number 10, Kyle Santos for the Lasers. University School's going to go on the power play. 7:38 to go in the period. Tomes, Malosi, Egbali, Keogh, and Mann on the back line for this power play. Very important juncture of the game here. Malosi wins it back. Keogh over to Mann on the right side boards. Malosi gets knocked down in front. No penalty there. Back to Keogh. Back to Mann. Gets past him. Down to Malosi behind the net. He's trying to go back to Mann with it. Back to Keogh at the top of the point. He goes back to the left side boards to Tomes. Tomes walks it down. He's looking over for Malosi behind the net. Back to Tomes on the left side board. Up to Keogh. Over to Mann on the right side board. Across. Trying to hit Tomes going through the slot. Bounces off his skate. And Kettle Moraine clears the puck. Mann makes a nifty move. He wants a hooking call. He beat the guy, and then he got the puck, his hands taken away from him, and the puck went harmlessly in on the goalie where he covered up. Mann had beaten the defenseman and is making a plea with Patrick Courtney for a hooking call and no dice. Kettle Moraine's going to get told no substitutions again. Els, Woods, Ringgold now for the second half of the power play. 1:12 to go on the power play. 6:49 to go in the period. Vogel on the left point has the puck back to Woods. He's got Els in the corner, gives it to Els. Els walks back up the boards towards Vogel. He turns towards the middle. He turns. He's going to shoot. Oh, good save. Good save there by Tyler Arnold on an Els shot that came from right down the middle. Looks like he got his blocker on it. Els has it on the side again. He does a give and go with Woods. Doesn't come back. Over to Vogel. Back to the right point to Cox. He tries to shoot. Woods picks it up now. He's going to go back to the top of the point. He plays it down the right side. That's Ringgold over there. Back to Woods at the top of the point. Oh, and it squirts off of Woods' stick, unfortunately, and goes back out to center ice. Vogel with it now. Back to Woods on the right side. He throws it towards the middle. Els is there, but unable to keep the puck in the zone of the Wildcats. Back to Cox. Back to Vogel. Back to Jack McGregor, and they send Kettle Moraine steals it, sends it all the way in deep. 6 seconds to go in the power play. 5:42 to go in the game. Up to Els at center ice. Chips it over to Malosi. Malosi's going to come in full speed, 1-on-4. He walks around the left side, gets behind the net. He's still got the puck. He tries to get it back to Vogel, but it's tipped away from him, and Kettle Moraine's going to come up with the puck. Vogel takes a shot as he dumps it in, and offsides is the call again. Offsides on the Wildcats. We're going to have a neutral zone face-off. 2-2 your score. 5:23 to go in the period. 21-21 on the shots on goal. It doesn't get any more even than this. Tomes, Malosi, and McGregor now on the ice. Lines are a little bit in flux after the power play. USM wins the penalty, or the draw, and uh-oh. Puck goes back, no icing called. I think Keogh thought it was an icing. Now trying to get it out. Keogh gets it up. He gets it up to McGregor up the left wing boards. He cuts to the middle. He's got a shot. Good shot. And we've got some, Kennedy was going hard to the net, and he got hooked up with a Kettle Moraine player. Nothing's going to come of it. McGregor took a step towards the middle. He got a good shot off, but Arnold had a good look at it. Keogh, Cox, McGregor, Tomes, Molosi. Boy, it sure seems like Kettle Moraine is doing anything they can to slow this play down as they're trying to rest between every whistle. Back to McGregor. He can't get it out of his skates off the draw. Tomes sends it towards the net. Kettle Moraine puts it back in the corner. And we're going to have another offsides. Steve Trade, our linesman. Good official, does a lot of NCAA Division III work. He's keeping them honest on that line. Els now replaces Molosi out there as this line, 2/3 of this line stays out. Face-off won by Kettle Moraine, back into their zone. They're going to just loft it out by flipping it up. Keogh picks it up, takes it away. He's trying to get it to Els. Unable to do so. Kettle Moraine's going to try to get it deep. Els takes it away up the right side. He gets it in. Boy, it seems like every time they get by the Kettle Moraine guys keep their sticks. So, but no calls going that way yet. Cox tries to keep it in. He's unable to. Els is offsides. We're going to tag up. Back to the neutral zone. And Kettle Moraine Lasers get it in deep. Kennedy goes back for it. He plays it back to Mann. Mann loses the puck there. Cox picks it up. He's got Els up the right boards. Els gets it. He goes cross ice to Mann. Mann's going to come in the left side. He's got Igbali with him. And Els. Over to Els. Oh! Great opportunity and great block by the Kettle Moraine defenseman. He slid into Els and blocked the shot. Then Kettle Moraine gets out on a break. It looked like the Kettle Moraine player was going to have a play to get around Vogel, and he just tripped and fell. Kettle Moraine coming with numbers, 3-on-2. Thundercloud gets it. He throws it out. Oh, no offside there. That was awfully close. Kettle Moraine walks it in. Schrader bounced puck to the corner. Molosi comes out with the puck. He's to the neutral zone. He's got Thundercloud on his left. Els is still out there. He's got to get off the ice. Comes to the bench now. Ringgold picks up the puck. He throws it in deep. Thundercloud to give chase, along with Molosi. They try to steal the puck away. Kettle Moraine throws it up to the neutral zone. They get it in partially. Keogh picks it up. He bangs it into the neutral zone. Up to Thundercloud. 3-on-2 if they go. He's got Keogh with him. Shot! Another block by Kettle Moraine. Boy, they're good at that. They ice the puck, we'll get a whistle. Boy, it looked like Keogh was going to have a wide open shot, and the Kettle Moraine player went down on his side, slid into him, and blocked the shot before he could get it off. That's about the third or fourth one of those they've had. Some good opportunities. McGregor, Tomes, Els out on the ice. Keogh and Cox. Linesman taking his time setting up the face-off. Puck went into the corner. Kettle Moraine's going to come out with it. Moving up ice on Keogh. Shot on Schrader. He blockers it over to the far corner. Cox comes in to get it. He gets the puck around the boards. McGregor's going to come out and challenge. Keogh wins the puck. He throws it back behind. Els is going to pick this up. He flips it out. He's looking for McGregor going down the ice, just a little out of his reach. And it's going to be icing. End-to-end play, 2-2, 2:19 left on the clock, 22-22 on the shots on goal. It doesn't get any more even than this. We've got Woods, Mann, and Igbali on the ice. Kennedy and Vogel on the back. Mann wins the faceoff to Woods, up to Igbali, back to Woods. He takes it up the left side, tries to go back to Igbali. Kettle Moraine's able to clear it out of the zone. Kennedy to Vogel. Vogel back through the middle. Woods gets it, tries to go back to Igbali. Kettle Moraine picks the puck up. They blast it out. No ice. We're going to have a linesman says it was tipped. Vogel goes back to get it. He goes up the sideboards to Kennedy. Kennedy looks far, trying to get it to Igbali. Kettle Moraine intercepts. Watch out here. Got a player going in all by himself. Oh, what a save by Schrader. He's lost his stick. Oh, and what a play there. Schrader loses his stick. The shot comes in from the point, and somehow he's able to stop the puck and hold it there and cover up for a face-off. Great goaltending there by Jack Schrader. Well, his stick was over in the corner. It got knocked away on that previous shot. And the Kettle Moraine attempt to delay face-offs continues as this guy takes his helmet off to adjust his hair. Buys himself another 10 seconds. Yep, now they're going to toss the center for it. About all they can do. Tomes, Ringgold, Malosi, Keogh, and Tomes. 1:30 left to go in the period. Tomes tries to get it out. Ringgold intercepts it. Oh, tried to get it out to center ice to Tomes when I looked over the other shoulder. Back to Keogh. Up to Malosi. Through the center. Over to Tomes. Tomes has got to move in. He breaks a move on Arnold. And Arnold is able to make the save, and Kettle Moraine's able to clear the puck back to center again. 1:05 to go. It's in Keogh's feet. Look out. Look out. In on Schrader. Guys all alone in front. Schrader's all over the place. Boy, they sure are letting him play. Cox finally comes up with the puck. He's got Malosi. He's got Ringgold. And a shot on goal for Malosi, and Arnold's able to make the save. Boy, that's some crazy play. 40 seconds to go in the period. Els is going to come out with Mann and Egbali, Kennedy and Vogel for the last 40 seconds of the period. Face off to the right of Arnold. Puck goes behind the net. Banged off the boards by Kettle Moraine. Back into the corner to Els. He gets spun around. Kettle Moraine's going to break the puck out now. Through the center to Santos. Santos looking to beat Vogel. Saved by Schrader. Egbali with the puck. He's got Els breaking up the right side. He's got Mann going up the left. Mann puts a move on. Gets around his player. Back to Egbali. He's unable to get a stick on the puck. 3 seconds to go. Santos shoots. Schrader makes a final save. Cox plays the puck over into the corner. And we are going to overtime. Wow, end-to-end action here in a great conference game being played between Kettle Moraine Lasers and the USM Wildcats. Jack Schrader comes off the ice. And he's just walking around. That was one heck of a flurry of activity there in front of him at the end. We take a 3-minute intermission here. 2:45 left on the clock for that. And then we play an 8-minute sudden death overtime. We end the game 2-2 on goals by Egbali and Ringgold. We end regulation USM shots on goal 23, Kettle Moraine Laser shots on goal 27. We've had end-to-end action, we've had scoring opportunities. The referees are definitely seen in the mode of letting them play. Not much getting called here tonight. Schrader over here getting some words of encouragement from his goalie coach. He's played a nice game, a lot of activity out in front of him. That play that he made where his stick got thrown into the corner and that puck came in on him and he was able to keep it from having a rebound. That was one heck of a play. That might have saved the game. Well, we've got a minute. It's senior night here. USM honoring their seniors. as they're starting to wind up their season. New Berlin Ice Force on Friday night. Next week, Marquette High at Cahill Park in Whitefish Bay, our version of the Winter Classic, outdoors, under the lights. Have not figured out yet if we're going to be able to broadcast from there. We don't have a satellite truck, and we're not sure about the quality of the internet service in the park. So we are trying to come up with a solution for that. If we're able to do it, we'll do it. Thursday night at Arrowhead, always a good game out at the Mullet Center. And then Saturday, a very long road trip up to Hudson to play the #1 team in the state in the last regular season game of the year before we go to playoffs. Playoffs, the coaches for the 12 teams in this section will get together in a room, or virtually in a room. They will come up with a seeding order 1 through 12. A playoff bracket will be created. Usually the 1 and the 2 teams get a bye in the first round, and we'll have a 4-round robin bracket playoff. Losers go home, winners continue on to figure out who's going to state. That takes place the first 2 weeks of February. Here we go to start the overtime period. Agbali, Mann, and Woods. Keogh and Cox on the back line. Woods brings it in. Looks for Mann in the middle. Mann sends it in down in the right-hand corner. Woods gives chase on the forecheck. He's got Agbali with him. Keogh steps in, keeps the puck in the zone. He throws it towards the net. Woods has got it on the right-hand corner. Cox throws it at the net. To Woods, he throws it in front, blocked by the Lasers defenseman. Mann takes a look from the corner, he circles back. He's going to walk out towards the middle now. He might throw it at the net. There it is. And Kettle Moraine once again bodies in front, and it's very difficult to get that puck all the way to the net. Cox plays the puck down to his skates, but our linesman says he closed his hand on the puck. And he's going to take that face-off all the way down to the right of Jack Schrader. Tomes, Els, McGregor, Vogel, and Kennedy now face off to the right of Jack Schrader. Puck drops. USM wins the face-off. Nope, Kettle Moraine comes up with it. Back out to the point. Shot towards the goal. Kennedy knocks down the guy that has the puck in his skates. McGregor comes up with it. He tries to lead it to Els, heading down the ice. And icing is called before they can get there. 7 minutes to go in the overtime. No change in the personnel for USM on the ice. McGregor, Tomes, and Els. Boy, anytime you got a face-off down in your end, it's nail-biter time. Anything can happen on those face-offs. Back into the corner. USM wins the face-offs. Els gets it out. Boy, he had McGregor streaking through the neutral zone, just unable to get it to him. Now the Lasers bring it back in. Backhand shot on goal. Schrader pushes that aside. Back behind the net, Kennedy and Tomes give chase. Els comes up with it. He's looking for McGregor. He throws it in. No icing here. McGregor's going to come up with the puck on the right side. Battling for it. Els goes into the corner and gets it. He makes a U-turn. Walks out. He's going to shoot over the net. Malosi comes up with it. He goes to the point. Back to Cox. Dangerous play there. But USM's able to come up with the puck. Kettle Moraine knocks it down in. That's going to be offsides. Els made a nice play. Tried to throw it the length through the ice. He had Malosi sitting right on the blue line. But that one even I saw from up here. That was offsides. Because the puck was passed from all the way down in the USM zone on an offsides, that's where the face-off goes. It's where the origination of the pass was on a long face-off like that. USM's got about 9 players on the ice. Didn't realize they were changing. That line comes off. It looks like it's going to be Woods, Mann, and Agbali. Puck comes out. Agbali's got it up the right side. He's got Woods going up ahead of him. unable to pick up the puck going into the zone. Kettle Moraine's got it at center. Uh-oh, 2-on-1. Keogh missed the puck. Good sliding play. Oh! No goal! No goal! Kettle Moraine thinks they scored. No goal! Boy, they had a 2-on-1. Cox went down on his stomach to try to block the pass. I think Patrick Courtney's going to say that the net was off before the puck went in. When Cox slid into Schrader, it knocked the net off. And Patrick Courtney was emphatic in saying no goal. It doesn't matter who knocked it off. It doesn't matter that the only thing that matters is that the net was off when the puck entered in, and it cannot be a good goal if the net is not on its moorings. No goal there. The Wildcats dodge a bullet. The captain's having a little further conversation with Courtney. It doesn't matter. He's waved it off. Els McGregor Tomes back out for the face-off. Sure feels like Kettle Moraine's got a little bit of momentum here. The Wildcats a little back on their heels. Let's see if we can rally here. Cox picks up the puck off the face-off. He moves the puck around. It's coming to McGregor. He's got Els deep up ice. Els picks it up on sides. 1-on-2. He cuts to the middle. Unable to bring the puck all the way with him. Tomes in on the forecheck. McGregor steals the puck. Kettle Moraine gets it back, sends it around. Els is going to come over on the forecheck. Up to Santos. Santos 1-on-3, gets through again. Jack Schrader with the save. Jack Schrader with another save. Uh-oh. No! Wow, what a flurry. Kettle Moraine got 3 shots. I think Charlie Keogh blocked 1 or 2 of them. As Jack Schrader went down on the third one, it looked like he kicked the net off again. That causes a stoppage of play. A lot of barking coming from the Kettle Moraine bench. They don't like that the net keeps coming off. The linesman is going over and saying that the peg is broken. The Zamboni driver is going to go back in the room and get him a new one. Maybe that's why the net keeps coming off. So we've got a pause in play here. Kettle Moraine had 3 good looks there. Hunter Santos made a move, got in all by himself, got 1 shot off. The rebound came back out. I think Charlie Keogh blocked that one. Then another pass made across the slot, and Schrader slid all the way across. And as he was doing so, made the save but knocked the net off. If that one had gotten by him, I don't know if the net would have been off and we would have waved that one off. Awfully close. Kettle Moraine certainly got the upper hand here in the overtime on scoring chances. Shots are now 30-23. Kennedy and Vogel, Els McGregor Tomes. Tomes wins the puck back. Sent around by Kennedy, picked up by Els. Out to the center ice. Check that, that's Mann, Els, and Tomes. Mann picks it up, he skates in right-hand side. He tries to leave it for Tomes. Tomes picks it up, he's got Els in front. Els picks it up in the right-hand corner. He goes back to Mann behind the right-hand side. Mann tries to spin around, keeps control of the puck. He's gonna walk out into the center. He takes a shot. Oh, and it's under Arnold. He didn't even know he had it. He went down into the butterfly, and it wedged under his pad, and he looked behind him. Didn't know where the puck was on the shot from Mann. 4:43 to go in the overtime. Ringgold, Lolosi, Thundercloud, Keogh and Cox on the back line. USM starting to get a little momentum here. Cox plays the puck down with his hand, back to himself, sends it around the boards. Malosi gives chase. Kettle Moraine regroups, sends it up the ice. All the way up, Cox picks it up, back to the neutral zone to Ringgold. He tries to send it in deep. Thundercloud gives chase. Back through the neutral zone. Kettle Moraine comes up with it again, and played into the USM bench. we're going to have a neutral zone face-off. USM will take the opportunity to change their line. That's Mann, Egbali, and Woods now. Cox and Keogh on the back line. 4:15 to go in the overtime. Face-off one back to Kettle Moraine. They just bang it off the boards out into the neutral zone. Keogh picks it up. Back up to Egbali. He gets it deep. Mann giving chase. Kettle Moraine able to come up with the puck around to the right-hand side. Cox comes up with it. He sends it back behind the goal. Mann's waiting. He's got Egbali. Oh, Egbali's not able to get it on his stick and get a shot off. Kettle Moraine tries to bang it out. Unable to do so. Keogh just throws it in on net. Kettle Moraine bangs it out again. Cox sends it across the ice. Mann is going to be over there. He's on sides. He gets by his man. Walks into the center. Keogh's got it in front. Oh, I thought Egbali might get a chance at one there. Back through the center to Cox. He sends it over to Mann. Back to Vogel. Vogel sends it on net. Tipped it in! Tipped it in! Overtime winner! USM scores! How about that? That's pretty exciting for a Wednesday night. We'll have to wait to see who the goal goes to. Clearly, Vogel's going to get the assist. Mann will get the other one. It might have been Tomes in front. Hard to tell who was on the ice. I'll see if I can get a signal from the referee on what number had the goal, or we'll wait for the announcement here. What an exciting finish. Hats off to Kettle Moraine. They played a heck of a game. They only had 13 skaters with them, and they played hard right up until the end. A big conference win for USM. That probably locks up a #1 seed in sectionals. And as the players leave the ice, wow, what a finish. Let's see if we can get a call here and find out who had the goal. Yep, they're going to give it to Egbali on the tip-in. So it looks like it's going to be Mann and Vogel on the assists and Egbali with his second of the night on the game winner. Wow, what a night. Hope you enjoyed it here at University School. Friday night, New Berlin Ice Force. Not sure if we're going to be on the air. I got a ref that night, so I can't broadcast unless I can find a sub. We'll do our best. Thanks for joining us from a Eline Ice Arena.